We're here in Photoshop, and this is what I use for printing all of my photos. And so now I'm just going to walk you through the basics of uploading a photo and getting it set up for print. In the next video, we'll actually go over the print settings. So the first thing I do is I just click New File, and then here you can see I have a bunch of templates, and these have all been made. And how I make them is I go over to this detail side right here, and what I want to do is we're going to print a 12 by 18 inch photo. And so what I do is I click on width and I set it to 18.2 inches by 12.2 inches, and I have it set in the landscape orientation. And what this does basically is it allows for the print to be 0.2 inches on all sides larger than the actual panel that we're printing on. This allows for when we put it in the heat press, it expands, and so you need to have a bleed edge when printing. So the image is 0.2 inches larger than the actual metal that we are printing on. No matter what size you print on, make sure it is 0.2 inches. So if you come over to here, you can see on a 30 by 20, it's 30.2, or I'm sorry, 30 by 10, it is 30.2 inches by 10.2 inches. That's because the aluminum is 30 inches by 10 inches, and we have a 0.2 bleed edge. Coming over to here, resolution is 300. I've been told you can set it at 200 and be fine. I like to set mine at 300. I'm not sure if it makes much of a difference. In terms of these settings right here, I print in RGB, in color profile RGB. That is because it was recommended to me. Somebody had told me that they had better luck printing in RGB for metal prints, and so I've done it. I actually don't know the difference. I'm not great with this stuff. This is what I use though for my settings, and so if you'd like to copy it, you can do that. If you want to mess around with different things, go ahead. I don't know a whole lot about it, so I can't really recommend a whole lot, but these are my settings. Once we're in Photoshop, we are going to have this big white canvas here, and so I'm using a Windows. What I'm going to do is press Alt, and I'm going to zoom back. I'm going to scroll back on my mouse a little bit, and then you can press the space bar and click on it, and you can drag it around. I'm going to zoom out a little bit, and the way I add a photo is I go up to File, I go down to Place Embedded, I click on that, and then I have my photos that pop up. So we're going to choose a photo here. We'll go with this one. I'm going to double click, and then I can click Alt, and then I can click in the corner here, hold them both, and I can drag the photo to whatever I want. So maybe I want to expand it a little bit, and it'll look like that. Now, one thing that's really helpful about knowing whether a photo is good or not is when you set the canvas in here to 18 by 12 inches, it reads it as if it's 18 by 12 inches in real life. And so if your photo looks clean and crisp and there's no blurriness, right, you're going to know if the file is big enough or not. Then you know if it's good enough to print. So if you want to just test it, just zoom in a bit. And if it holds enough clarity that you think it's good enough to print, then it is good enough. And that is how I test every photo to know whether it's clear enough to print or not.